Have you ever felt like life was taking you backwards, even though you were doing your best to move forward? Hello, friends. Welcome to the Unmuted Mind, where knowledge meets courage. Sometimes, life does not move the way you expected. You watch plans fall apart, opportunities disappear, people leave, dreams take longer than you imagined, and without even noticing, your mind begins to whisper, "Maybe I am moving backwards." The more it repeats that story, the more convincing it begins to feel. What if you are only judging your journey by a few steps backwards that were always part of the whole dance? The setback was painful. That part was real. But then, your mind quietly began adding another layer to the pain. It started turning one difficult moment into a story about your entire life. And suddenly, one setback became, "My life is finished." One closed door became, "Maybe I am not good enough." One delay became, "Maybe I am stuck forever." The setback hurt, but the story your mind built around it hurt even more. But here's something we rarely realize. Life is not a straight road. It is full of pauses, detours, unexpected turns. Sometimes, what feels like losing progress is simply life changing your path before you have had time to understand it. And sometimes, doors does not close because you have failed. They close for reasons you will never fully understand. And that is what makes them hurt. Think about a dancer for a moment. If you only watched the steps backwards, you might think the dance is over. But if you watched the entire performance, you would realize every backward movement was preparing what came next. So, even the dance steps backwards are still part of the dance. No dancer moves only forward. Sometimes, they step back. Not because they have lost the rhythm, but because the next movement requires space. Life often works the same way. Not every ending is a reflection of your effort. Sometimes, you did everything you could, and life still unfolded differently. Some jobs end. Even after years of hard work and loyalty, some relationships end. Even when both people genuinely tried. Not because you didn't care, not because you were not enough. Sometimes, life simply happens. The ending may have been unexpected, but it does not mean your story has reached its ending. Maybe it is simply a page you never thought you would have to turn. So before you call this season a failure, ask yourself a different question. What if I am not moving backwards? What if these backward steps are creating the space for my next move? Because progress is not always something you can see. Sometimes, the most important changes happen quietly, within you, inside your perspective, inside your resilience, inside the way you choose to keep showing up, even when the path does not make sense. If today feels like a step backwards, don't judge your whole story by a single movement, because one difficult season cannot tell the story of an entire life. One day, you will look back and realize that what felt like losing your way was quietly shaping the person you were becoming. The setback was never the whole story. It was simply one movement in a much bigger dance. Because even the dance steps backwards are still part of the dance.